You get better engines. I think everything else is going to be pretty much the same. Yep. No other upgrades. We could give you more submarine capacity, but I think that this is going to be fine. So we're just going to save that. And then we're going to finish off these two. And then we're going to add Mill Artist classes. 2 of them. Let's make sure that those get finished first of all. Okay. And now I am really short on steel. There's not a huge amount I can do about that. At least not until the CSA wins. Slight overkill. The Australasian and Japanese navies combined against the Indonesian navy. A couple of Germans. I think we're slowly but surely seizing control over there. Truth and reconciliation. Excellent! The British are well and truly on the path towards the end of the BRA. And then they can become the UK proper as opposed to the British Reconstruction Authority. And then once that's done, this would actually be a pretty good radar location. Let's have that set up next. Have I been researching better landing craft? No, I haven't needed to. I've only got 5 Marines.
Yes, sir.
The main thing I want him to get is to improve his invader skill. 2 points. Ugh. It's going to be a while. Ah, one of these was the new destroyer. Is there any other destroyer upgrades I want to get? Are there any other destroyer upgrades I want to get? Better torpedoes? No, I don't think so. Could get the final artillery upgrade. I think we'll do that. And then this was Battle Fleet Concentration, which is going to be... yeah, we're going to continue down this line so we can get the submarine detection for the destroyers. Because of the perfidious Dutch and their submarines. Portuguese navies. Interesting. I'm glad I continued this game. This has actually been more interesting than I thought it would be. There are an awful lot of troops here that we're about to get a major cut-off against. Which is going to be good. How's CSA doing? Ah, cut-off! Excellent! They can't have much fuel in the tank now, surely. 68% towards capitulation. They've lost 7.4 million. I guess the CSA have lost 8.4. They should still have another good 10 million or so fit for combat duty. Wait, was that a cruiser? No, destroyer. And those are both advanced cruisers. So I'm going to stick them in this fleet. I'm going to say that your job is to be a cruiser. Which is going to be 2 cruisers. And you're going to be added to this. It does look like we're sweeping up the very small German destroyer fleets that were out here, which is nice. It's about time. It's costing me a lot in fuel, but we have quite a lot of fuel. Man, they are attacking with everything. 19 divisions still. And it's certainly costing them a lot to get here. Better landing craft decreases prep time and gives you invasion, forces better defense. Ah, okay. I didn't realize about the prep time. Once the advanced artillery upgrade is done, we'll probably get that. Recon cruisers getting involved in the fight here. Oh. The main fleet just arrived, fair enough. Because I'll be very annoyed if my recon cruisers get sunk. In fact, I should probably set you guys to engage at low risk. Going to set up another fleet of destroyers, I think soon. Oh, the destroyers are probably filtering into here, aren't they? Nope, they are not set to reinforce. Have I seriously just not built any modern destroyers yet? No, apparently not. Interesting. I guess because the repairs keep on taking over. And at some point we'll also need to build a heavy cruiser or two. Round that fleet out a bit more. Peon, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Am I also embargoed by the CSA because I was also playing as the Australasian units and embargoed by them, which makes no sense. No, it's not an embargo, it's stupid AI. So if I just tag over to, whoops, CSA, I can show you exactly what's happening. It's really bad AI. What they do is they blockade their entire coastline so nothing can pass through here. If you undo that, then they'll start actually trading with you again. In fact, they own Houston, they were actually trading through it. Let's do that. Oh, shit. I unpaused while I was on the CSA. Yeah, and they ruined my setup. Fantastic! Have to go back a month now, or a week now. Let's speed for this. The only thing I need to keep an eye on is my fleet, who might need repairing. Send back a couple of the smaller ships. And also the recon ships are probably not set up properly. They were not. You two really need to go and repair. Crikey. Better not sink. Also, I found out that the lower a ship's organization is, the less accurate and the slower they move. So that's why it's important having high organization for your vessels. Still in battle? You are. I also need to change your icon. It's wrong. It should be a dolphin. long is this battle taking? Crikey! Hurry up! Japanese came to play this time as well. And let's cancel your repairs and then send you home individually. Apparently they did a fair amount of damage to us, blimey. That's going to be my fleet's out of action again for a bit. You know what? Those destroyers that I'm building, I do actually want them to have a different symbol. They're the Mill Artist Destroyer, aren't they? I'm going to make you guys... Not really recon. Let's make you skulls. Because the destroyers in this fleet should be eventually skulls. And then I can have the low tiers in my regular fleet as meat shields. Any mods or DLCs in the campaign? Yes. If you go to ! Mods, you'll see exactly what I'm playing. But mostly it's Kaiserreich. That's like the big change. Which is why I'm playing as Communist Australasia, which is a country that doesn't normally exist. That was a large number of British Reconstruction Authority vessels we just sank. Nope, Britain, that's an illegal move. Sorry. What was that thing again? GBR. Forcing Britain down a focus tree. Because once they hit the end of this focus tree, I'm going to bring them into the war. Because I'm the only communist country left. And as much as I enjoy a challenge, I kind of need the Entente to get back into this fight too.
Yes, sir.
How are our admirals doing? That combat admiral is amazing attacking stuff. Unfortunately, he's not very good at the defensive side. And of course, our submarine admiral is really good at the defensive side and terrible at the offensive. What the hell has happened here? Level 7 defense, level 8 offense. These two roles are basically switched. Unfortunately, he's got all of the submarine abilities. You get Ironsides. Oh, good grief, not for a long time. You've almost got Blockade Runner though. And Fleet Protector, which will give you better destroyer ability. It's forming a defensive wall with submarines. And the other guy is just shooting over the submarines' heads to do the damage. I get it. 133 convoys. Britain, what the hell are you sending through here? My escorts being sunk anywhere else? Nope. Actually seem to be having a pretty good time of it recently. Okay, what am we constructing now? So we've got the next level airbase. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to add some more close air support. And these are going to be Mexican. Alright, naval invasion is ready, so let's grab Capital Fleet and change your orders to naval support. I should also just double check to see if there's anybody here that needs repairing. No. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Naval invasion is a go. And then the other half
All right, sir.
of the defenders from here. Wherever they are. All over the place.
Where's next, sir?
12 selected. Glorious. You...
Right, sir. Right, sir.
I want you in Darwin. Ready to come and reinforce. No, Mexico is a government in exile. So Baratia, Mexico, Argentina, Revolutionary Bolivia, and Paraguay are all governments in exile, hosted by Australasia. So when I say I'm using Mexican troops, these are all troops in exile that you can use like puppets. You're just more limited in their manpower numbers. In fact, we should probably undertake another extraction mission. Let's see if there are any available. Argentinian extraction. And a Mexican. Now I do need to be a little bit careful here because we are probably going to need some command power to hold on to this island, especially if we take Surabaya. Thankfully, we've not seen the German High Seas fleet around for a while. Which... God Save the King's halfway done. What does that actually do? Division recovery rate plus 10. Then they'll need to choose between these to get down to the BRA. You can actually see their stability. 50%. Oh, mine's hit 50 at last. Thing I'm still lacking on is public support. Ah, and we could actually do something about that. Please do. Direct ground support. Good. More air bommingness. Well, we can get more aces or more air superiority effectiveness. I'm going to take the air superiority. Thank you ever so much. How are these guys doing for convoys? 800. 17. We've sunk a lot of Russian convoys. So Russia might actually start struggling. Bearing in mind that this is only mini Russia, not maxi Russia. This is German puppet Russia. PSA and the AUS are now at war, so the Devil's Alliance between these two has finally ended. CSA is attacking New Orleans now. AUS, I think, is pretty much out. Where's the CSA-AUS war? That I can accept. Who's Romania actually fighting? The whole of Germany. Serbia and Romania are somehow holding up the entire German Empire. That is actually extremely impressive. Oh, hang on. Germany, are you about to declare war on the Entente? Because that's certainly what that looked like. Germany gains an annex war goal against Colombia. Colombia, are you in the Entente? No, of course you're not. Oh, come on. Although they might join the Entente. What's the point? How many convoys does East Indies have? Oh, they're running out rapidly. And we have successfully landed, although this is going to be tenuous as hell. Might be about to lose my Marines here.
Where's next, sir?
There's a lot of troops defending this. CSA took 14 states, the AUS have been annexed. The CSA have done half of it. Now they just need to take out the PSA, which should just be a matter of time. They still have a lot of manpower to go. I think the CSA is going to be fine. Oh, we're winning in Surabaya. Really? I will admit that was unexpected.
What are your orders, sir?
Germany called in Brazil against Colombia. Come on, Colombia, join the Entente. Colombia and Panama are fighting them. Actually do this. Oh, hell yes! Oh. Hello, British convoys. With your 1% screening efficiency. Oops. Interesting. Well, the troops that I've been massing in Darwin, hello. You guys need to go to Surabaya. Like yesterday.
What are your orders, sir? Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
No, that's not what I was saying.
Orders, sir. Where to, boss?
And we've got some factories. Interesting. What do I want to do with them? I have no metal. You know what? I'm going to start... Can I build them? No. I need to start researching mechanized. Well, we can get more planes. That is a thing we can do. So let's just start putting all of those into aircraft production. Yeah, it turns out Marines are quite good at this naval invasion malarkey, it's true. Now, I've already found my way of provoking the war. Like, as soon as the British Reconstruction Authority has got the end of the British Reconstruction Authority, I'm going to force them to declare war on Germany. which will bring in the Entente. So there is a time limit. It's a ticking time bomb. And I'll do it via a war justification, which I'll force them to do. So that both sides can actually get ready for a war. And the great thing is, this guy is actually going to be blocking anyone from here escaping. So what I really need is for these reinforcement units to arrive as quickly as they possibly can. And for you not to die. How close am I to getting Invader? Still a long way away, I think. That's not my Invader, that is. 42%, actually. That's what you can do. Set up your own border so you can have preparations going in. Romania just capitulated, which means it's just going to be Serbia. And these guys are now going to be running out of supply. Fortunately, I can't see how strong the others are.
What are your orders, sir?
Easy way to find out. Oh boy! Haha, not very strong.
What are your orders, sir?
Well, in that case... we're going to have you preparing to hopefully link up going the other way. Huzzah! Ooh, that was pretty nice. Is this still that huge convoy? No. Oh, I never did get to see how many of the British Reconstruction Authority convoys we sank. Having come across 100 of them. Where are my reinforcements?
What are your orders, sir?
Halfway. I'm amazed that they've not gone for you. Because if they attack that province, this construction of a shipyard stops.
Securing the target area. Where's next, sir? Where's next, sir?
We're almost here.
All right, sir.